Yo, what's up guys and welcome to a new video on the channel. It's your boy Stormander again. I would really appreciate you guys if you support me by clicking that like button, subscribing to the channel, commenting and also sharing the video if you do like the content. Also, most importantly, check the links in the description guys for my Twitch channel if you actually want to follow my live streams. Also my Twitter and Discord as well if you want to keep an eye when I go live, because I usually announce on both Discord and Twitter when I'm actually live. So today, as you see guys in the title, we're going to be talking about something in the future. And actually it's not really the near future. Maybe like we still have a month or even more than a month for that. It's about your first weekend league of FIFA 21. How can you get a better rank and even like try your best to actually get elite in the first weekend league of FIFA 21? And yes guys, this might make a huge difference for you for two reasons. First thing is that you're gonna get like 3 red picks if the reward stays the same, and so far I think it's gonna be the same because EA did not announce anything regarding rewards or anything new about rewards. So if you get elite, instead of like 2 red picks only, you get like 3 red picks, so it's higher chance of actually getting some unusable players. And also because it's the very beginning of FIFA, so even if the player is not really like a supreme big player, you know, it can be still usable, because you know that in the beginning of FIFA, like most of the teams are actually very low end or like lower rated meta cards in the game. So it actually makes a difference. Also, you get like the Team of the Week pack, through which you might actually like pack something huge that sells for a lot of coins, or even if you don't pack like that like of a huge player, still like inform cards are very expensive in the very beginning of FIFA. If it's like the very first Team of the Week. So now to the point, how can you do that? How can you practice or like work on yourself to actually grind towards getting elite in the first week in League of FIFA 21? Number one is what you see on the screen right now. You need to go and play rivals and FUT champs. Yes, guys. The reason behind that is because it's not like that I'm just telling you to do that just to practice in general or whatever. There is a connection. There's an ultimate reason behind it. Is that FIFA 21 is very similar to FIFA 20 in terms of gameplay. There's not much difference, guys. As you have most probably seen other content creators that release videos for the actual gameplay inside FIFA 21. Also, I myself played the beta. I can guarantee you guys that the gameplay so far is not much different. I know that this is just the beta. You can still have like a lot of differences, because we know it that like when EA releases the game, the first couple of patches makes the gameplay like too different. However, guys, the core gameplay itself is very similar. So if you actually play Rivals and play FUT Champs right now on FIFA 20, it's still practice, guys. It's still practice. Especially that the players that are left on the game right now are very hardcore, very sweaty players. Like, ask me about it, guys, because I'm still actually playing the Weekend League and Rivals. So it's actually very tough and very challenging. So I would actually advise you to do that. And you can see that we have just 2 weekend leagues left. Oh, sorry. I need to go out of here. Hello. Right, we do have 2 weekend leagues left. One is coming actually just in 2 days and 12 hours, and one is still coming like next week, so we still have 2. So this is a good chance for you guys. This is a good chance to actually go on and actually, like, you know, take that challenge and play with those like hardcore players and see what you can do, you know, and practice yourself. That's number 1. Number 2 is actually trying different ways of play inside FIFA itself. So if you're only used to actually doing ground passes, or you're only used to doing like long throw passes, if you're like used to playing only from the middle, not from the sides, or the opposite, only from the sides, not from the middle, so trying new things while you're actually practicing the actual game. So you don't just go and play. That will never get you anywhere, you know. You need to try different things. The reason behind that is like, when you only follow one way of gameplay, like either you just only play on the sides, or you just only play ground passes, you don't like use like short chip passes, for example, like those double X and double triangle, or like the even like the small O, like between two players, like on the line, or like from the line to the middle or opposite. You become very readable by your opponents. So you become an easy prey. Basically, he can easily read your gameplay, and he would just intercept all your balls, which like will get you frustrated, and then you just cannot play. You feel like, oh my god, this guy, man, he's too sweaty, I just cannot do anything. You probably have felt that before. And if you just like sit back and look back at that game, you would see that you most probably was very repeatable, because it's so hard, man. It's like very high level to actually be able to read someone who has a variation of gameplay, someone who can do different things, like play on the side or play in the middle, do ground passes, or do like lofted passes, or like do chip passes, and all of that. Also like the methods of shooting, also skilling, so doing actually skill moves. So if you don't actually do skill moves like a lot, like me, I don't do skill moves unfortunately as much. I don't know how to use, but right now I'm actually trying to use them more, trying to adapt it to my gameplay to actually change it. So this is another thing that you can do. The third thing is trying different formations and trying different tactics inside the game. So even again, also like myself, I don't do it as much, guys, that I keep like changing my formation inside the game and trying to adapt, or like changing my tactics. But this is very important, guys. You need to actually adapt to the game. Let's say you're only used to play 4-2-3-1 or 4-4-2 or 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. You need to adapt to your opponent and try to actually change tactics inside the game, and that makes a huge difference. So this is like using this tab of like custom tactics is very important. So this is also like right now is a good chance for you to have like different formations, like what I have like 4-2-3-1, 4-4-2, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, 4-3-3, and try to actually change or adapt according to the like what's happening in the gameplay, right? So that would be number 3. Number 4, and last but not least, guys, last but not least, is stay calm. Stay calm. Do anything, practice and work on that as much, because if you lose your calm, it's done, guys. It's just done. So this is also like very, very important. I myself also fall for this, and I know that like no matter how much talk I do not right now about it, even myself, I will fall for that mistake, that on some games I'll just be very frustrated, very angry, because we know how FIFA is, man. Sometimes it's like very unfair, very unrewarding, which gets you like to that insane mode, like you just go on beast mode on, and especially when you're playing someone that and you can see obviously that you deserve to win against, you deserve to actually have the lead, and suddenly he's like 2-0 up for something, and while he actually hit the post 4 or 5 times before he got those 2 goals. And the guy maybe is like even shushing you, or like even showing off, or like thinking that he's too good at the game or something. Yeah, I know, guys. I know that feeling, especially that I get sometimes like stream sniped. I get sometimes like people coming to show off in my stream, or like calling me names or whatever. Yeah, FIFA community, unfortunately, guys, is very toxic, and I really, really hope that changes, right? So this is a good chance for you to try to counter that and try to stay calm, because even if you are in that situation, you hit the post like 4 times and the guy just suddenly is 2-0 up, if you stay calm, there's a way, way higher chance that this guy is gonna lose his concentration along the game, especially if he's not that good, and you're gonna make the comeback eventually, right? But if you actually lose your calm, you're never gonna come back. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. And I've showed it as an example on my streams to my viewers and followers many, many times, guys. So this is like the 4th thing. I really hope that this video is very beneficial for you guys. I know that many people actually quit the game and don't want to play the game anymore. However, this is just, a suggestion for me, for you guys, if you really want to have a good start, like try to get elite, or try to level up from whatever rank you usually finish on in your weekend league right now in FIFA 21, so you have like a way better start. So that, in my opinion, this is like a good way to actually practice and work on that right now. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for all your support, and see you in the next one.